All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another live stream. Could be, possibly, maybe. Let's see. I'm earlier than usual, so we'll give people a few minutes to join. See what's up with everybody. And once we get somebody in, just let me know if you can hear me all right. You know the drill. Mic check 1 2 1 2. We'll see if we can get everything going here early tonight. I just got back from getting groceries, so yeah. Somebody, let me know if you can hear me okay. I'll go check the check the settings and everything. So, dudes, if you can, we got lots of stuff to go over. From Comic-Con. Probably too much to do in just, 1 or 2 videos. Comic-Con SDCC 2022. Lots of stuff. Lots and lots of stuff to go over. From Comic-Con, lots of, new info for Walking Dead, lots of new reveals, new series, everything. Oh, there we go. Now we got some people saying, what's up? What's up, John? How you doing, man? The Trevinator, he called me. Nice. Thank you, Heather. How are you doing? We got Dave 504. We got Dory Nichols. Hey, Dory, how you doing? We got GS, we got GT, we got Freddie M, and we got John. How are all you guys doing? Egyptian King. I like it. Very cool. How's you, buddy? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. We got somebody from New Brunswick. Very cool. Not much going on in New Brunswick, huh? You guys live a pretty relaxed life over there. There's not many people that live there. That's actually, I don't often talk to people from New Brunswick. That's in Canada, if you guys are not aware. It's a province in Canada. Yeah. Heather, how you doing? We got One Eye Governor. Oh, okay, I like it. That's cool. John Wick trailer. Yeah, if you like the John Wick stuff. I know that Keanu Reeves is going to be in a Ride with Norman Reedus episode coming up soon. So that's cool. Keanu should get Norman to play a villain in one of the John Wick movies. That would be awesome. And they could do like a motorcycle battle or something. Like a Dark Knight chicken battle, where Keanu's on one side, like Dark Knight, and he's like riding his motorcycle, and then on the other side, Daryl's like riding his motorcycle. Keanu kind of has to win if it's a John Wick movie, but maybe Daryl can beat him at first, Norman can beat him at first in like the second arc, and then Keanu can come back at the end and get revenge on him. How hard is this? Like, how hard is this Hollywood shit? It's not hard at all, right? Just call this person, see if he wants to come and do this movie. No, he can't do it. He's doing Walking Dead. Okay, well, it's a good movie. Tell him it's really good. Give him a good offer. It's money. It's money. Flat Stuffer, it says, Trevor PM, Trudeau. I'll reread that as Castro. Castro out. Trev, yeah, nice. Thank you, Flat Stuffer. I appreciate that. They would not want me in that position. They're all resigning, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Did you notice, Flat Stuff, that so many of them are resigning or getting shot, some of them? I shouldn't laugh because that's pretty brutal. A lot of them are resigning. Like my favorite one, Boris. Boris has now resigned. He's my favorite. I just think he's just very, 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 very funny. That's all. Okay, it's not a great accent. It's I haven't practiced it. Spur of the moment. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because thank you, Chris Rambo. I enjoy your name, Rambo, as well. I'm a big fan of cats, which is awesome. Who says Diggy meow? Nice. I am a big fan of cats as well. I like cats. Sure. Why not? We have Mr. So yeah, that's good. So lots of new news for Walking Dead from Comic-Con, dudes. I guess we should start with a recap. And you guys let me know what you think of everything. So, what did we get? All right. So, first we got a trailer for Tales of the Walking Dead, which we have not done a breakdown video of yet, but we will pretty soon. Probably in the next week or two, we'll do a breakdown when I get a chance for Tales of the Walking Dead. we got the trailer, that is. And that's airing next month, by the way. I think it's airing in about, 3-4 weeks, something like that. I'll check the premiere date again for Tales of the Walking Dead, but it's in August anyway. It's coming up soon. So 6 episodes of that, so that's going to be fun. We got the trailer for The Walking Dead Season 11, Part 3, the final 8 episodes of The Walking Dead. But now that they've announced the other series, it's kind of like, as far as the Walking Dead ending thing, it's like not as much, right? It's like not so much. Like, okay, the Walking Dead original series is ending, but you're getting three spin-offs out of it. So it's kind of like, yeah, the original series is ending, but Rick's coming back. So just in his own series. So it's all good. Walking Dead lives on. Its zombie mode's on. Roamer's on. So it was lurking and now it's roaming. Okay, it's Smart Walker, Morgan's wife, trying to open the door to your front door. She's tweaking the handle, right? She's moving the handle and she's looking. She's like, huh? Any Walking Dead going to continue, or is this the end? No, it's not the end. I see red, and I do it. He sees red, right? It's like, I see red, and I do it. So Walking Dead's continuing. Maybe some people will get these jokes. It's been like 10 years. This is like a 10-year-old joke now. So August 14th. Thank you, Jean. I've got my assistant here, Jean, from Jean Poo Poo. Is that how you say? Is that actually how you say your name? It's P-O-U. I apologize if that's not right. And John, I take it you are from either Quebec or France. I'm interested to hear which one. So Walking Dead seemed like it was going to end. It seemed like it was the end. It seemed like these are the final 8 episodes. Trev is sad. We're all sad dudes. And then Jadis got on the walkie-talkie and she's like, we need somebody. And then the helicopter came on in and it's like, don't worry. Yes, it's ending, but we're going to have 3 spin-off series for you. And one of them is going to be Rick and Michonne. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Please don't spam my chat. I get these spam. You guys seen these spam bots on YouTube now? I heard this the other day. Did you guys know this? I heard that like 70% or 75% of internet traffic is bots. Did you know that? 75%, 70%, 75%. Somewhere between like 70 and 75% of internet traffic now is bots. It's not even people. I was like, wow, that's unfreaking believable, because a lot of the comments seem like they're people, but how do you know, right? How do you know they're actually people? How do you know, right? They look like people, they chat like people, they talk like people, but how do you know? You don't know. Nice. Okay, we'll have to go through your guys' comments after. Okay. You guys just be quiet. Okay, you guys, you just be quiet for a minute. Okay, you just hush, because I'm trying to recap what the new news is from Comic-Con, and you're distracting me with your spamming. You guys, I blame you for this. Okay, so where was I? Right. Trailer for Tales. Trailer for the ending of The Walking Dead. But the big news that we're going to be getting to see a Rick and Michonne spin-off series is fantastic, right? Huge news, awesome news. I think we're all excited to see it. We're all very happy to hear that they've announced it. I imagine they've probably had this, ready to go for a while. And this year, or maybe within the last year, AMC executives, boss people, let's just say, decided that they're going to do a Rick and Michonne spin-off series instead of the movies. So the movies are officially canceled. There's not going to be any Walking Dead Rick movies anyway. Who knows in the future? I guess the door is always open that they could probably do a movie about Walking Dead somehow. They could do a Walking Dead something movie. It's not necessarily set that they won't, but at least for now, the original pitch that we'll see Rick in a Walking Dead movie next, in a Walking Dead trilogy of movies, those are canceled. So those are not going to be happening. We're not going to be seeing those movies, but it's okay, because we're going to get a Rick spin-off series, which a lot of us would prefer anyway, right? So We prefer to see that Rick spinoff series, Rick and Michonne spinoff series. We prefer that. Most of us anyway. Now, there are some people who are a little bit disappointed. Okay, so we have to say that. Some people are disappointed that we're not going to be getting to see the Walking Dead movies. They wanted to see the Walking Dead movies, and they're canceled. So, sorry about that. Sorry to say. That's the news. It is what it is. But don't feel too bad that the movies aren't happening, because you're going to get a whole spin-off series for Rick focused on Rick and Michonne, and it being some kind of a love story here. Now, could we later on see Judith and the others, reunited with Michonne, reunited with Rick? I think that's probably a likely prediction. That's probably a likely ending for, or part of, the Rick and Michonne spin-off series. When will that happen? It has been confirmed for more than one season, but it's a limited run show. So I wouldn't go in with expectations thinking that the Rick and Michonne spin-off series is going to be 10 seasons. It's probably not going to be 10 seasons or something like that. I don't think Denai and Andrew Lincoln have 10 seasons in them, but maybe we could expect 2-3 seasons, maybe 4, and that's probably it. And then we'll see, but it also depends on fan demand and how many people view the show, how many people want to see it, how many people talk about it, how many people share it. We talk it up online, we promo it, we get people to watch it, and maybe that gets it more seasons, right? Maybe that gives it more longevity, and it gets more than 2 or 3, and maybe they want to do some more, and maybe they do a big movie afterwards. Who knows, right? You don't know. But for now, the movies are canceled. Rick and Michonne spinoff series. That's probably the biggest news from Comic-Con, and that's great. So you're getting lots of Walking Dead. You're getting Tales of the Walking Dead. You're getting the finish off of the original run series. You're getting a Daryl spinoff. You're getting Fear the Walking Dead continuing for another year or two, let's say. Then you've got a Rick spinoff series and the Isle of the Dead, Negan and Maggie spinoff series, where JDM and Lauren have done a recent video, which we can take a quick look at right here. Did I set this up properly? Where is it? Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see it. So we got right there, right here. Comic-Con, JDM, and Lauren Cohen tease Walking Dead spinoff. So comicbook.com/Walking Dead, we've got a new teaser there for them. I think they're starting Isle of the Dead now. They're starting to produce it, so that's it. Oh, and one other note about these two right here, these two. These two, and this is backwards, this guy. These two and this guy. The Rick and Michonne spinoff, they're going to be executive producers for it. So Denai Guerrera and Andrew Lincoln are going to not only be, starring in it, they're also going to be executive producers in it. So they can, they can call the shots, sort of, I guess. Casting, maybe, and some involvement in choosing casting, some involvement in show direction, all that stuff. Some of the behind-the-scenes stuff they're going to be, they'll be involved in anyway. It'll be their show, basically. So I think that's awesome news. I think Denai Guerrera was going to showrun a different series, and then 2020 came up, and Orange Man was like, shut it down right now. We don't want people to get the flu. Shut it down. It's like the super flu. Shut it down. Shut the whole thing down. So everybody had to shut down. Oh, sorry, I'll stop yelling into your your headset or whatever you're listening to this on. Orange Man bad. Shut down the country, and shut down it. Just about every country pretty much shut down. And so, I think New Zealand's still shut down. So is what it is. And then the Denai Guerrera showrunner show, I don't know, did it get one season? Did she finish the season? I don't know. I don't watch this stuff. I'm just a zombie guy, okay, mostly zombie, turtles, comics, stuff like that. Vampires are okay. Stuff like that. I can't keep up with everything. But anyway, she's going to executive produce, I shouldn't say showrun, executive produce the Rick and Michonne spinoff. Will Angela Kang showrun some of the episodes or be a director or writer, sorry, not director. Showrunner, writer, don't know. Will they get some of the directors from Walking Dead? Probably. Like Satcher Zemis and some of the other people that are really good at this zombie shit. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, it's awesome news. It's excellent news. And so that's kind of a recap so far of Comic-Con. Rick and Michonne series, more than one season, but still limited. So maybe a few seasons, couple seasons. That's all we can expect anyway. They are getting older, so it is what it is. Fear, no trailer for Fear. Okay, we should do Fear. No trailer for Fear this year because I think they're still filming it. That's what I think. I think they're just starting it right now. So they didn't really have, I don't think they had enough for a trailer yet because of just the way the schedule worked out. But when we get a Fear trailer, I'll let you guys know. When we get to see Red, when we get Morgan kicking ass with his, what is he using now? He's not using a staff anymore. He's got like the bounty hunter axe, which is equally awesome. And we got Madison back in Fear, so that's awesome news. So Madison comes back. We have Alicia leave, so maybe later she could come back if she wants to. But we got Madison, we got Morgan, and we got the rest of the Fear crew, which is pretty good, minus some of the ones that left in the last year or two. So lots of Walking Dead to come. Excited to hear it all. It's all great news. And lots of other cool stuff from Comic-Con too. My wallet is going to be hurting for certain because we got Turtles out the wazoo. NECA's like, you like Turtles? And we're going to have even more Turtles for you. Here's new comic Turtles. Here's new cartoon series Turtles. Here's new, Monster Turtles. And your wallet's just like, where's my wallet? It's empty. Shit. It's empty, damn it. It's empty. We need more super chats. Somebody give me a super chat. I need more turtle figures. Okay, I'll settle down. Okay. Oh, geez, some of the comments are getting kind of rough here. Don't type the A word in my chat, Mike. Come on, Mike. Don't type the A word in the chat. You guys see this? Do you see what Mike just said? Oh, thank you. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. Thank you, Will Turner. I appreciate that. AWE fan. Very cool. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for the zombie super chat there, Will. Let us read Will's comment here, friends. So Will said, hey, Trev, excited for a Rick and Michonne reunion. Also, for Rick to find out about RJ. It should be an emotional reunion. Keep up the great work. Oh, what a great comment from Will. Does Rick not know that RJ exists? I'm trying to think back here. I think you're right, Will. Yeah, he doesn't know, does he? He doesn't know that he's got baby mama drama. Are they married in Walking Dead? Did they have a wedding? I forget. This is going back like too many years. And my mind gets conflicted because I read like the comic and then I watch the show and then somehow I get scattered, scrambled from both, and I can't reconcile and remember things. Rick and Michonne were married, weren't they? I believe so. And Rick doesn't know. He doesn't know that he got a little guy back there. That's true. So that's a great comment, a great point out from Will. We have to kind of bring our minds back to the Rick and Michonne storyline, which is like season 8, season 9. First half, season 9 especially, is probably the most important. And I don't even remember everything from it. So thank you for pointing that out, Will. That's a great notice, and that's true. That will be a great reunion when Rick discovers that he's got another one. And it's his this time because Judith is Shane's, right? So let's point that out. Don't attack me if you've adopted or whatever. Okay, I understand. Okay, how do you gals do this, right? And guys do this. How do you reconcile this? Shane is the father, but Rick is the dad. Is that the saying? Well, whatever. Whatever. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay, fine. I'm gonna piss people off, right? I'm gonna piss people off. Anyone who's adopted, just unsubscribe, right? Click unsubscribe. Boom. But yeah, that's true. He hasn't found out that he's got RJ yet. So that's a great setup for at least a finale or a big episode there in the Rick and Michonne series. I agree 100%. Dudes, what did you say? Mike asked about, we watched TMNT. When they already have turned, everything has, Mike. Everything's turned, what? They're not going to do that. Splinter a female. They're not going to turn Splinter into a female. Oh, they could turn Splinter into female. That would effing suck, dudes. That would totally suck. Wesker. It's nice, Mike. Nice. I understand what you mean. They race swapped Wesker in Resident Evil. They totally did. They made him black. That's what they did. I'm not commenting. Okay, I'm on YouTube. This isn't BitChute. I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to say anything about it. They Resident Evil race changed Wesker. Okay, it's what they did. It's what they did. Don't get mad at me. I didn't say anything. All right, don't attack me, YouTube. I didn't say anything. Okay, I don't care what Wesker is, whatever. Okay, it is what it is. It's true. It happened. It's what it is. Thank you for the support there, Dr. Death. Dr. Death sent through a super chat and he said, Cowabunga collection, all retro 80s and 90s games in one. Yeah, no, that's true, Doc Death. That looks awesome, dude. Really, really excited for that. And I think you can play them online too, right, Doc Death? So you can get the classic Turtles games from the 90s, 80s, and 90s, and you can play them multiplayer. I don't know if they have a PC version, but if they do, I'll be looking into that. Although Shredder's Revenge is wicked awesome too, so that's fine. It's really great. Yeah, I've seen the Cowabunga collection trailer. Thanks, Doc Death. I know. I'll check it out. The online player is really fantastic. We need a good Walking Dead, fighting video game or something. The best we have is Brawlhalla. If you never played Brawlhalla, you can play as Walking Dead characters in Brawlhalla, so that's pretty sweet. You can play as Rick, Negan, Michonne, and Maggie, I think, and Daryl. So they've got a good number, but you got to buy them. Like each one's like $10 or something, just to buy one character. So, but that's the best we got. You can play as Rick, you can play as Daryl, and Negan, and the others and the gals. So it's pretty awesome. Yeah, just is what it is. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know how to respond to some of your dudes' comments. Some of them are fun, but some of them we got to be careful, dudes. Please be careful the words that you type in. Scramble them or something, or I don't know, type them backwards or something to me, or I don't know, use different words or something. Use short form or use numbers in what you're saying, please. I don't want to, some people leave comments in my chat. They start like writing the letter after P group name and stuff like that, and certain words like conspiracy. And I'm like, don't type that in the chat, dude. The engine runs to check for keywords, and they pick up the keywords, and then they review it. So don't type those words. I don't say them on purpose because I know that you get deleted for that shit or suspended. Please don't type that in the chat if you're going to do it. I'm not censoring you, but you are on YouTube. You have to understand they will, and they'll also censor me. Guilty by association on what you say. So I have to be careful as far as that goes. Okay, back to Walking Dead. Any other comments for Walking Dead, dudes? All right, what did you say, Doc Death? He said, okay, we got that one. And curious, no titles for Daryl and Rick shows. Happy to see many years to come. I'm curious, no titles for Rick or Daryl shows. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Doc Death. They haven't given us the official names of the Walking Dead spin-off series yet, right? Like they haven't said that this one is going to be called, well, they gave us Isle of the Dead, so we know what that one is with Maggie and Negan. The Daryl spin-off series, they haven't. I just called it Daryl of the Dead. I don't know why I just did. It's not officially called Daryl of the Dead. Just so you guys know, I just was screwing around. I had to call it something. Well, I don't know. And it's not Rick of the Dead either. Daryl of the Dead sounds better. Why does Daryl of the Dead actually sound good? I guess it's the D and the D. It works, right? So we haven't gotten titles for those spin-off series yet, but we will once they have a plot, once they have everything set up, and they want to release it. Isle of the Dead makes sense because it's going to be in New York, and it actually sounds really awesome. I would not be surprised if Isle of the Dead is my favorite Walking Dead spinoff, because you got Negan and you got Maggie, and they play off each other really well. They're far more interesting than Rick and Michonne are as a couple, because we know Rick and Michonne are going to love each other and they're going to do that stuff, and it's kind of predictable. But Maggie and Negan is a car crash. You don't know how things are going to play out, right? Is the person going to get trapped in the car? Is the car going to explode, right? Are they going to need the jaws of life to like pull the door off? It's a car crash, and it's going to be fun. So that's why I'm excited for it. You guys, Mike just wants to talk about Castro. I don't want to talk about Castro. Yes, he does. Yes, they do. I don't want to talk about. Yes, they do harass us. Yes, they do. Yes, they do harass me in particular. They don't stop harassing me. All they do is harass me. I don't even do anything, and they still harass me. So I can't reconcile it. I don't know what the answer is. I don't even say anything, and you still harass me. So I don't know what to do. I'm just Walking Dead. I'm zombieing over here. Just let me zombie and leave me alone. You know, I don't give a shit. Do whatever you want. Oh, by the way, they are opening an insect factory here. I think they pledged... it's like an hour and a half from my house. Literally. And it's, what is it? I saw the news. It's like how much is it? Yeah, 8.5 million to build a cricket farm. So we can eat you will eat some bugs and you will be happy. So if you think that's more like Japanese, right? I screwed up that accent a little bit. That's okay. I didn't prep for it. So here it is right here. It's reported. Don't get mad at me. It's on the thing. The feds have put 8.5 million into a cricket farm. So you will eat the bugs. I thought it was a joke. I was like, eats the bugs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a joke. That's not going to happen, right? That must be a conspiracy theory that we're going to eat bugs. Apparently it's not, because apparently they just put 8.5 million into building one of these about an hour and a half away from where I live. It's like, yes, where does this mouthy Trev person live? This is like, somehow my accent turned Japanese here. Okay, I'll just stop. Where does this annoying kid on YouTube live? Oh, he lives here. Okay, we put the insect factory there. We put it there. We put it an hour from his house, an hour and a half from. We put it there. So that's it. 8.5 million into my local cricket factory, dudes. So pretty soon, Trevor, for some reason, my German accent has now become Japanese. You will eat us a bugs. We put a bug factory 1 hour from the house and eliminate all animals. I don't know. But I think they're going to ban... Okay, here's what I think is going to happen. It's not really theory, because they're putting the money into it now. 8.5 million is a lot for Canadians. We don't spend a lot of money, and we don't invest that much money. So, cricket factory is coming up. It's right near where I live. God damn it! And so they're gonna produce crickets for us to eat, I guess, in the future, right? So crickets and insects and bugs. And I don't know what's going to happen with the chickens and with beef. I think beef will be banned eventually. Now that might be 5 or 10 years out, but eventually, depending on which country you live in, eventually beef will be banned. We won't be able to eat beef probably, or it'll be really expensive if we do. And they're starting to put up they're investing the money now to build the bug farms. It's unbelievable. It's really un-effing believable. You cannot make this shit up. Even Kirkman could not make this shit up, right? As I eat some bugs. But, okay, I understand saying it. Saying it is one thing. But once you start putting millions and millions of dollars into local insect farms, you guys are assholes, okay? You're just assholes. I don't understand what advantage having people eat crickets versus chicken or beef, what that does. Something to do with cow farts and stuff. I don't know if I can believe any of this stuff anymore. I think this is all, you're just a bunch of cow farts. You're assholes, okay? I think that's what I think it's a joke. I think they're just assholes. That's what I think it is. But at that level, what else is there to do but F with everybody else? There's not much to do. Doc Des says, curious, no titles for Daryl and Rick shows. We went over that one. And then what else did we get? The System is Rigged said, did you see SDCC Walking Dead panel yet? It's emotional. No. I just basically, System is Rigged. I worked all weekend. Today is my day off. So I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and about 8.5 hours each day. And then I did the videos after work, and then I went to get groceries when I woke up today, and I'm back here with you now. So I haven't gotten off work. I haven't gotten off producing yet. but I'll watch it eventually when I get a chance. Right now, I'm still producing, so maybe I can afford to not have to eat the bugs. I don't own a farm here, but it's curious to see what will happen, because if you have a farm and they want you to eat the bugs, will they just ban the stuff you need to produce meat on your farm? Like, I'm good with chicken. I don't really need beef. I don't really eat beef anyway. It makes me fat pretty quickly. So I like to eat lots of chicken and eggs. I like eggs and milk, right? Tons of milk. So, but how are we going to get milk if they ban beef? That's a good question. There's a lot of good questions here for what's going to happen. I really don't know, but in theory, it's all in theory and in discussion until they start buying the farms and turning them into cricket farms. Then it's different, right? It's crossed over from just we're in discussion to now we produce the bugs. And I'm just expecting next Castro and the others to ban some of the animals so that you can't eat them, and so you have to go to the crickets. Because I'm not against cricket protein. Cricket protein, actually, you can get pretty jacked on some good cricket protein. So I'm not against that. I know in a lot of Asian countries they'll do cricket protein, so that's fine. But I do like my chicken, and I like milk. So it's gonna be a little bit of a problem for me. And farms are expensive. They cost at least $500,000 to, even for a small farm, at least $500,000 to get a good piece of property where I live. So yeah. The AI system is rigged. I imagine the Walking Dead panel is emotional. I would probably be emotional if I was there too. But you know what? They're still making more stuff. So there's really no reason for us to be. I guess it's emotional because the original series is ending, but they're still doing different things with it. It's just going to be in a different format. It's just changing. So, instead of looking at it as Walking Dead is ending, you could look at it as it's just changing. It's switching, its production style. It's switching to different Splinter series for a few more years, and that's what it is. Now, when you see Rick's final episode or something, and it really is his final episode, or Michonne's or some of the others, or maybe Daryl at some point, then, that will be really emotional at that point, I think. So for me, I'm feeling good since they're doing the other spin-offs, so that's really good anyway. So Walking Dead kind of zombie mode's on. It's zombies on. Thank you, Vec Nova, for the super chat. I appreciate the coffee tip. Thank you very much. So yeah, dude. Spike43 says, don't ever eat some bugs. Also, don't live in a pod, right? That's what I got, when I watched Spike43. When I watched Resident Evil, the new one, where they have like the pod city and stuff, I was like, is this what they're... Because I know what they want to do. Like, I've seen all their presentations, WEF stuff and UN's sustainability stuff. I've seen all this stuff. But I'm just like, how do we go from where we're at right now into pod cities? Like, how does that happen? And I don't know, man. It seems like they've got a lot of interesting ideas for how they're going to do that. I don't know. I don't know how you cross over from like where we're at right now. Like, what about people who own their own property outright? Like, if you own a piece of property and it's yours, and whatever, then how could you transition from that? Because there's a lot of people that own property, and how are you going to go from that to pod cities? It's questionable at best. I really hope it never happens, but I don't know, man. There's lots of crazy stuff. It's a crazy world, right? It's a crazy world, and some people got some crazy plans, crazy ideas for where they want to take this crazy train. Let's put it that way. Have you seen Snowpiercer? No. Maybe Mike Nova, maybe he is. I just don't like him. That's all. I think he knows I don't like him. I'm sure he knows, because they check everything. Yeah, Soy agrees his Doc Death. He knows I don't like him. He knows a lot of us don't like him. He doesn't care. He just walks around. He's like, huh? People are like yelling at him. He's like, oh, these people must be like racist or something. I don't know. They're yelling things at me and whatever. People don't like him at all. I'm telling you right now. I'm surprised he has not resigned when all these other ones have resigned. But I just think he's so in that, he was born for this, I'd say. That's what it was. He was brought up for this specifically. So, he's not going to go against it. It's possible maybe some of the ones who resigned were like, we don't want to, we're not going to push this. We're not going to go for this. So they were forced to resign. They resigned voluntarily. Right. So this is what it is. But I don't know, man. I still get comments sometimes from people that are in zombie mode. Like they're full on in straight up zombie mode. They have no idea what's going on. Like they're like, huh? What? Like they have like they just don't know anything. It's like, dude, it's 2022. How do you just not, like, how are you at this point living your life and you're watching like mainstream, CNN or something, and you literally have just no clue what the F is happening around. Like you just have no idea. You have no clue. But so many people are just like that. They just have no idea what's happening. They're just like, 8.5 million for what? A bug factory? What? I wonder why that is. Why do you think they're doing that? I don't know. They're just so lost. They have no. It's like they're like infants. They're like children. It's like, oh my God. It's like beyond even trying to even reason with them or talk to them. They're so gone. They're way too far gone. They're so gone. They have no idea what's happening around them. No clue whatsoever. It's hard to understand. I admit that. It's complicated to a degree. I admit that. But if you're just somebody who thinks that people just decide what happens and that's just like the people want it or they decided, it's like, dude, are you like 80 or something? You think that the people want bug factories? Like what goes through your mind? I just cannot. What we're. Yeah, that's what I'll say. I just that's my response. My response is, that's my response to you, because I'm done talking to these people at this point. It's been too long. I'm not doing this anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna make fun of you now. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna make zombie sounds at you, right? Brains, need brains. That's what I'm gonna do now, because I don't know what else to do. It's like someone can give you the videos. Like I could literally. You could go and say, here's the videos. Go watch what these people are saying. He penetrates the governments. Go watch what they're saying. Okay. There's no. Okay, obviously this is not going to work. Okay, just go eat your bugs then. Okay, all right, fine. I'll try to save up protein for a while. How about that? Maybe I can get some chickens. Huh? Anybody selling some chickens? We're not even allowed to have them in the city anyway. How could I hide some chickens? I could get some chickens and like quiet them down, but they're noisy. That's the problem. People are gonna know if you got chickens. If you're like hiding out chickens, people are gonna know. It's like growing a bunch of chickens, right? So damn it. Neighbors are going to rat on you, telling you right now, because they're noisy, they're chirpy. They're going to, chicken coop. He's got a chicken coop in his backyard. I know it. Every morning they wake me up. Here come the fuzz, right, knocking on the door. Do you have chickens? It's like, looking for chickens. It's like, do you have chickens? It's like, no, I don't have any chickens, no. Yeah. So, that's it. Okay, let's switch back. Doc Death, what'd you say? You missed one of my chats. All good, TMNT. Well, thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. And Doc, I got to watch the last episode of Better Call Saul. I'm behind on it. I got one more episode to watch, and I could kind of review it after that. All right, what else did you say, Doc Death? I'm sorry I missed one of your deals. Okay, he said, Dr. Death said, final moments of franchise. Rick kills Negan, laughing my effing ass off. That could work, right? Like, you could do it. Like, maybe Negan recycles and starts doing all kinds of bad stuff again. And then Rick finds out, and Rick versus Negan, epic one-season battle, and this time Rick does kill Negan. That could be a good way to end The Walking Dead. Although JDM might say, no, I'm not doing it. So it's what it is. Josh said, can you do a video on Tales of the Walking Dead trailer? Yes, we will, Josh. We'll do it soon, I promise. Probably this week. Maybe I shouldn't promise. No promises, okay? I'll try. All right, because I got to figure this chicken thing out. How am I gonna figure this out? Got to get a small. Bought the farm. Yeah, small little place, huh? Where I can get some chickens. Yeah, it's good. Nice eggs and all that stuff. Oh yeah, it's good stuff. Okay, I did work on a farm before, where you just like. It was pretty sweet, man, because you get like free food, right? So you have to clean it though, and that kind of sucks, and you gotta clean the stalls and everything. But you got chickens there; they just lay the damn eggs. You just go and you take the eggs, and it's like, oh yes, they're squawky though. They're really they're a pain in the ass. They're squawky and they're annoying, but smack them around a little bit. I'm psychopathic when it comes to killing and eating chickens. I have no problem killing and eating chickens because they're a pain in the ass. They're annoying and they taste really good. So it's just what it is. Okay, let's switch off from the. Let's go back. This is supposed to be a Walking Dead video. Yeah, what did you say? Fuck you. I like your name, by the way. PHOQ YU. Fuck you. That's a good name, man. I like that. Yeah. What did they? They watch CNN. That's true. It's because they do. Right. Don Sourpuss over on CNN's got them. He's got their minds. He's like, yeah. Just do exactly what we say. Right, exactly. Think the way we want you to think. Do what we want you to do. Mostly peaceful. These are mostly peaceful protests. There's like giant fires in the background. Mostly peaceful. It's mostly peaceful. Huh? Mostly peaceful. Okay. What about the fire? No, it's mostly peaceful. Okay. All right. But there's fire like all. No, nothing. There's no fire. No. It's mostly peaceful. Okay, don't worry about. No, don't worry. This is just this is a green screen or something. Yeah, just to get your attention. Yeah, whatever. Mike, will you stop with that? If Daryl becomes trans, you're right. Will you stop? You just stop. Protoss says I'm down with just chicken. Yeah, I'm good with just chicken. As long as you let me keep my chicken, I won't get too mad. If we can't eat beef, okay, all right, whatever it is. Is there a reason for that? What's the reason that why they don't want people to have beef? I don't know. I have no idea what the reason for that is. Like the real reason, I mean, not like, oh, cow farts, global, whatever, freezing, cooling, warming, climate change, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea, but I'm okay as long as I get and I'm not against cricket protein. Cricket protein is actually not bad. You can get pretty jacked on crickets, so it's not too bad. But it's a little disconcerting that they're starting to build the factories so close to me. That freaks me out a bit. It's like, what? 8.5? How much? Million? That's a lot of money for around here, yeah. Okay, let's see. No, it's not Canadian news, Thomas. God damn it. It's like more like world news at this point, because we're all pretty much... It's all the same thing anyway. It doesn't really matter where you live. It's all going to happen just at different speeds in different places, so far as I can see. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Okay. What else we got for Walking Dead, dudes? Any other questions for Walking Dead? Anything cool you guys seen at Comic-Con? Naked HD, please stop spamming the chat. That's a bot. I guarantee you. This is a bot right here, if you guys can't tell. This is a bot right here. This is not a person. This is a bot. Just annoying, right? It's like fake traffic. It's just annoying. Okay, Jason Saracho says, Yo, Trev, you got a license for them guns? Oh, thanks. Oh, thank you, man. No, I don't. Okay, why is M. Novak guy so odd? I don't know. He's good for the most part. He's been here for like, 5 or 10 years, Mike? You've been here a long time. He's pretty cool. Don't worry about him. He's just... Maybe he's had a Red Bull today or something. Huh, Mike? You drinking or you had a Red Bull? Let me know. I'm not banning. He's been here for like 5 to 10 years. I'm not banning him. He's been here for like season 8 and stuff. I can't do that. Season 6. I don't know. When did you subscribe, Mike? Tell him when you subscribed. A long time ago. I can't do that. All right. What else we got from Comic-Con? Okay. Let's get back on Walking Dead topic. What else we got? Okay. Enough of the bug talk. So we got Comic-Con. JDM and Lauren teasing spinoff. They don't have a trailer ready yet, but they're starting to work on it, so that's great. Rick movies canceled? Yes, they are. And why the bosses nixed the Rick movies for limited series? Yeah, but that's okay. We all are pretty much in agreement that'd be better anyway. and some different, trailers, Comic-Con panel recap. Okay, we're muted. Just pause this. We don't need to say Halo, whatever that is. Halo shit. I don't even know. I don't play Halo. Okay. Comic-Con back in full swing, which is great. And what else they got here? Satcher Zemis was excited by the idea of bringing the concepts to the universe, calls it a dream. Yeah, something with Night of the Living Dead, inspired by Night of the Living Dead. Yeah. Okay, well, Tales of the Walking Dead stuff is going to be good too. So, yeah. But no, I haven't seen the panel yet myself. And yeah, I think that we've recapped basically everything, pretty much. So yeah. Ezekiel got the vid, so he had to cancel his appearance. So hope he's doing okay. Hope he's feeling all right, and hope he gets better soon. Hope he has a speedy recovery from that. Yeah, dudes, and I think that's it for Walking Dead news. So that's it for Walking Dead. Hey Jay, how you doing, man? Thanks for the super chat. I do appreciate that. That's this one here, so thank you for that. And Jay said, "Hey Trev, hope that Morgan will reunite with Rick. Been a subscriber since season 3. Yeah, so Jay's been here since season 3. I know season 3. Okay, cool. Well, I knew a long time. I didn't know it was season 3, but yeah, thanks for all your years of support, Jay, and everything. Hope that your health is good and that you and your family are good. And what'd you say with Morgan with Rick? Yeah, that's a tough one, right? Because Morgan is doing Fear the Walking Dead. See, they splintered them off with a lot of the main characters that are going to pull ratings, right? So they kind of gave them their own shows, didn't they? So they kind of took the original Walking Dead crew and they gave, Rick his own series with Michonne, Rick and Michonne. They gave them a series. They gave Daryl his own series. They gave Negan and Maggie their own series. And they kind of gave Fear the Walking Dead to Lenny James, to Morgan, sort of, right? Like he goes over, he crosses over. They have their own crew too. Like the Fear crew is substantial on its own as well. So we got to mention that too. But it's sort of like half of the original Fear crew and half the Morgan show. So it's kind of combined with both. But, I like it. It's good. Now, the big question, will they ever all kind of come back together? Maybe at like the very, very end or something. Which series would it be in? I don't even know. But how could you, it's difficult because once you splinter them off, how do you have them recombine or how do you have them meet again, right? Like if you have Morgan in Fear and then Rick's got his own series and he's elsewhere as well, how do you have them kind of combine with each other or reform back together? That's tricky. Guess you could do it in the Rick series or something. I guess we'll have to see which series out of the ones they're doing is going to be like the premiere series. So which one's going to be like the prime Walking Dead show? Will it be the Rick and Michonne series? That seems likely. Will it be the Daryl spinoff on his own? Probably not. It's hard to beat the others just by himself. But maybe, who knows? Will it be the Isle of the Dead, Negan and Maggie, which for some reason, I'm thinking of Isle of the Dead as a sleeper. Like, it's one that people wouldn't expect to be really good, but I would not be surprised if it's actually the best one. That wouldn't surprise me. Also, because JDM is fantastic and everything, and, Lauren is too. So just seeing the two of them work together is just such an interesting concept for a spin-off series in New York as well, which is a great landscape. So it'll be maybe competitive in between each other for which is like the standout Walking Dead series, after. It'll be like some friendly competition between the series of which one will kind of stand out as the premiere show. And then we got to also mention Fear the Walking Dead probably continue for a while longer. But it might be possible, Jay, if Fear the Walking Dead ends and Morgan's still alive, Morgan could potentially see Rick again later on at some point, right? They could bring him in later for something. But who knows what, and it depends on the actors too, and Andrew Lincoln, how much he wants to do. If he wants to do 2 or 3 seasons and that's it, then okay, it's probably not going to happen, but we'll see what they ultimately decide to do. Yeah, most excited Eye of the Dead too, says Jay. Cool, man. Yeah, for some reason I am, but I'm really happy to hear the announcement that Rick and Michonne will have their own series. Rick will return, so I'm excited for that too. But really excited for the Rick Michonne spinoff. But Isle of the Dead should be great as well. I agree. TNV said, anyone notice in Walking Dead Comic Con Rick show announcement? Andrew and Gimple acted like Denai spoiled that Rick finds Michonne. Well, obviously he's going to find Michonne. I mean, not the other way around like expected. Well, whatever. Who cares? They're going to be reunited. Who cares? I think at this point, there's no, who cares? Like, spoiler, like, whatever. Well, who cares? We're just happy to see a series at this point. The big plot points, if Rick finds Michonne, if Michonne finds Rick, whatever. I don't care about that as far as I'm concerned. We're more dealing with, like, the ending of a series, the starting. There's big things happening. So they might be sticklers about that. I'm not. I don't care if she did or if she didn't. It doesn't interest me. I'm just happy to see there's something happening with Walking Dead. There's something coming up. So maybe they might be micro as far as that goes. I'm macro. I'm just happy you guys are even doing a show at all. Yeah. Well, thank you, Josh. Thank you for blocking the bot off. I appreciate that. That's good. How many seasons, Shannon? Kitchen. Last name's not bad. Kitchen. Okay. How many seasons do you think that the Rick show will last? I'll predict that I think the Rick series will last 3 seasons. That'll be my prediction to start off. Okay. So I think the Rick series will get 3 seasons, maybe just 2, depending on how much they want to do. But at least 2, I think, because they said more than 1, so that means 2 at least. But I'll go with 3 seasons as my prediction to start with. That's what it is. Grant Goins, any new C theories, Trev? No, unfortunately, no theories required. The whole deal just marches forward. Insect factories going up, starting to be built. So what else do you want? No theories required. They're doing it. It's all there is to it. They're going forward. So okay, fair enough. What theories do you want? Everything marches forward according to plan. So is what it is. Yeah. Grant Goins said, "Hey, Trav, my teacher used to say that D's, let's say these guys right here, didn't whatever, and now we know." Okay, that's my response to you, Grant. I'm just gonna laugh. It's funny. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. What else did you guys say here? Okay. Eric Huart said, Althea has been a pretty good character, I guess, memorable at least. Yeah, Fear has some good characters that are memorable in and of itself. Althea, John was a good character. Alicia is probably the best Fear character there is. Madison maybe next. We'll see. I mean, like, characters from just Fear that were not in anything else. But they have Dwight, too, so they got him also. So it'll be cool, man. And also, they can have different series interact with each other. So they can have them going back, and forth, between each other if they want to. They have a lot of options for what to do. It just depends on fan demand and how many people are going to want to go and see it. So, yeah. Thank you. Who was that? Thank you, Darcy. Oh, yes. Darcy is... What's your last name, Darcy? I forget. Did you change your thing? I used to know your last name. I've forgotten it. Doc S says, and thanks again, Doc F. Please, the look on Rick's face of Maggie and Negan. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. They got to do that, yeah. Like, if Maggie and Negan get together and Rick finds out, like, that's going to be great. I can just picture Andrew Lincoln's face right now of him seeing, like, Maggie and Negan together and being like, huh? Yeah, now then he'll kill Negan. Yeah, then Negan's a dead man. He's dead for sure. Series ends, right? Rick sees Negan and Maggie. They've hooked up, and now Rick kills Negan. He's like, no, don't do it. No, you don't understand. I'm doing this. Okay. Anyway, all right. I get too excited. That's a perfect ending. I knew your last name was Peterson, Darcy. Good on you for taking the Peterson out of your last name. I appreciate that. That's good. I would do the same thing. I'd consider changing my last name if my last name was Peterson. Right now. I'll just say that. That's as much as I'll go for that. But I understand why you took your last name out of your thing. It makes a lot of sense because I thought that was your last name. I was like, isn't it Darcy Peterson? Oh, he's a Peterson. Okay. Yeah, maybe you do want to take that out of your YouTube username. Joshua asked if I'm happy that Alicia is off the show. No, not particularly. I thought that she was great in Fear. That doesn't help Fear for her to leave. It's not a good thing for Fear, I don't think. I think Fear would be better Fear would be better if she was still there. But if she's not, that's it. What's wrong with the last? You have to ask that, Eston. I think the obvious. To be honest with you, it's kind of obvious. I'm not gonna say. It's obvious. That's it. I'm not saying anything else about that. Okay. Let's see what else. I still hope they make a movie after all this, said Eston. This is good. Good comment. Eston would still like to see a movie. Well, maybe the series combine idea could work at some point. Like maybe you do a Walking Dead series combined movie or something, but the storyline would be tricky, like how you have them combine. It's like a reuniting movie or something. I don't know how you do that. That'd be a little bit tricky to say. Maybe you do it at the very end of the movie in like the last act where they have some kind of challenges to get through. They know each other are at certain locations and they have to save each other or something. I don't know. There's also limits to how much you can do as well over time. You have to make choices of what to do, considering you probably only have another 5 years for the crew, and that's probably it. They're going to be too old after that to want to do much with Walking Dead after that. Like, I think Norman Reedus is starting to age a lot. I think he's I came across in kind of the wrong way. I think he's starting to get worn out. Let's put it that way. I think anyone would be, considering the workload. I think he would be. So, and Melissa McBride too. Carol, I think they're just, you only have so many years, and then after that you're going to retire, right? You're gonna retire off at some point. So they only have a limited time to do, and only so much. And then the audience is a question as well. How many people are interested to want to watch each show, and how does that work? We'll have to see how things play out. It's not going to be an exact science. It'll be more like, let's do this one, let's do that one, let's see what happens, let's see what works, and let's see what doesn't. Yeah. But IO could be really fun. Yeah, absolutely. MCU style or something? Yeah, MCU style. It phases and stuff, but I mean, that's Disney, so it's like, it's like Overlord Media kind of. So nothing Disney does can go wrong, right? They just win no matter what they do. So it's just what it is. Okay, a series is less exciting for me, says Eston. I understand. You wanted the movies. I'm sorry, Eston. Jay says, I want to see a scene down the road where Rick sees Negan and he wants to kill him, but Maggie stands in the way. Okay, that'd be interesting, yeah. And says, he's one of us now. That'd be epic. Negan and Rick also need to reunite. Yeah, that's true. Rick doesn't even know that Negan's been let out also. He probably thinks he's still in a jail cell or something. Yeah, so that's going to be fun. I agree though. The look on Rick's face of bewilderment if he sees Maggie and Negan together, he's going to be like, huh? What? How did this happen? No, I lost my way. Right. Yeah. I was wrong. Yeah, Might is right. Sorry, Rick. Too bad. Okay, let's see what we got. What we got here. At the end, New Brunswick, Canada guy says, at the end of the Judith and RJ spinoff, they see a bunch of rings and blame the Covenant for the zombie virus and find out Rick is actually the Master Chief. Is that a Halo thing? I don't get your joke here, New Brunswick. I'm out of the loop on that. Maybe some other people will get that. I don't get it. Sorry. I'm not in on this one. I don't know what you're talking about. John Poo-Poo says, not important, but seeing Josh McDermott with his new haircut is so weird. I have not seen Josh McDermott's new haircut. Did he cut the mullet? And if so, I want answers as to why. Because I totally respected that hair game. So why, in God's name, in God's good grace, why would you cut the mullet? Why? How could you do it? How could you do this to us? This is you, not me. This is you, not me. No, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't really care about what his hair looks like. But I thought the mullet was sweet. I guess at a time the mullet has to go. You can't mullet forever, dude. It's not the 80s anymore. It's not the 80s indefinitely. So, yeah. That's good stuff. Okay, what else did you guys say? I think that's all my material for tonight, pretty much, guys. So what are you saying? Doc S says, Fear feels like it's an alternate universe than the rest of the series. To a degree, the nuke helps with that, I think, to make it feel different. You get the nuke, you get all that stuff, so it separates it a bit. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What else? Marky Mark says, I like that. I like that name. When the, isn't that Mark Wahlberg's rapper name? Marky Mark? Isn't that his name? It's like his John Cena rapper name. I think so. I just like to make fun of it because they're like they're like exactly the same. Marky Mark, and you can watch some of his older rhymes on YouTube, which are kind of funny. It's just like okay. When's the Rick Grimes movies going to come out? When does he return to the TV show? He's getting his own show, Marky Mark. He's getting his own show with Michonne. It's a spin-off series. They canceled the movies. That's what you need to know. That's it. More than one season, so it's great. Yeah. I don't know any of a Wolves spin-off series would be cool. Yeah, that'd be good. I don't know any of Marky Mark's rhymes, though, I must admit. I just know John Cena's intro. That's about it. Aside from that, I'm not into the Boston rap scene. It's not my jam, yo. So I don't wear a big chain around my neck, right? And make weird hand signs, because I think that since I'm on camera, you can actually see me. I was at a store the other day, and this old guy came up to me. I had my shredder hat on, which is like this hat, and so he came up to me, and he's like, are you? I just had a regular shirt on. He's like, are you a wrestler? And I was like, no, I'm not a wrestler. I was just returning a camera. It didn't work. I tried this camera. It didn't work. He's like, are you a wrestler? It was at Best Buy, and returning it. And I'm like, no, I'm not a wrestler. And he starts telling me about John Cena. He's like, oh, my son loves wrestling. He's like this old little guy, right? My son loves wrestling. And he goes into this. He starts telling me all about his favorite wrestlers and stuff. I'm not a wrestler. And anyway, he said that John Cena is going to be back on Raw. And so I said to him, I haven't seen him. Who's that? I haven't seen him. And then he laughed and he started like telling me about all his son's favorite wrestlers. And I was like, oh, that's great. Yeah, that's great. I don't know why people just want to come up to me and tell me this kind of shit. I have no idea why. I don't. Okay, your son likes wrestling, but most kids most young boys like wrestling. What do you want me to say? My fucking cat likes wrestling. I'm like, I put on some like 80s or 90s matches, and my cat's like, it's like, oh, cool. He likes the Hulkster. I put on Hulk versus Goldberg, and he's like, my cat's like watching the screen. He's like, he likes it. So it's what it is. Yeah, everybody likes wrestling. Oh, Vince McMahon retired. Did you guys know that? Did you know that Vince McMahon retired? 77, I think, and he's called it quits. He's put in his 2 weeks notice. He's let everybody know that Vinnie Mac, the boss, no chance, because that's what you got. No chance in hell, you got no chance. So he's retired. But he was old as shit, so he had to retire. Have you guys seen the clip of the time he pulled his quad when he's like walking down to, his boss walk he does? Right? He's got the boss walk, music and stuff. Comes down to the ring, whatever. I don't know. It's so stupid, right? Wrestling is so freaking stupid. But it's just, it is what it is. No chance, because that's what you got. What's the controversy? I don't even know the controversy. What is the controversy? Physic. All I know is that the boss has retired. That's what I know. So you've got no chance. That's what you got. Okay? No chance in hell. All right? I thought you should know that. So that's just what it is, right? Maybe he took one too many of stunners and he was no longer able to. Maybe it's that last Stone Cold stunner. Maybe when Steve gave him the kick. Oh, there's the kick. Oh, he turns around. Oh, no. Stunner. He stunned the boss. And he does the thing, right? He goes, oh, no, I'm stunned. It's like politics. You wrestler guys should become politicians. Shit. You're better at faking this shit than they are. It's like Yeah, it's what it is. No chance. So maybe one too many of stunners. Vince got the last stunner. Stone Cold got him down. Boom! On the shoulder. Hits the mat. Oh, shit, dude. He better retire now. That's it. That's it. Somebody get JR, right? Good God Almighty. Good God Almighty. This is the last stunner. He's going to have to retire. Good God Almighty. That's it. Vince is retiring. Good God Almighty. He's broken in half. It's like when you guys seen the one where Undertaker takes Mankind and he throws him off the cell. It's like the Hell in the Cell drop. You guys know that one? Where Undertaker versus Mankind, and Undertaker throws him off the top of the cage, the cell cage, and he falls down like, I don't know, 18 feet or something, and then he smashes into the table. He's broken in half. Good God Almighty. He's broken in half. Good God Almighty. It's like, okay, it's 90s shit, all right? If you don't know, it's okay if you don't know. If I'm just ranting and you have no idea what I'm saying, that's fine. It's 90s stuff. Don't beat yourself up about it. So that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, maybe they did. Maybe Rosita will be killed off. I kind of actually predicted that Rosita would be killed off in the last part. But if that's the case, that's fine. I mean, she's had a lot of seasons and whatnot. And it kind of sucks because at this point, I'd almost not want to see anybody killed off because, it'd be cool to see some of them in the spin-off series. But it's the end of The Walking Dead. Some people got to be killed off. So if they kill off Rosita or they kill off, Eugene or somebody like that, or Aaron, Gabriel, that could be expected, right? Just not like the ones that are going to, teeth through the lip. 420 knows. Just not kill off like the ones that are going to be in the name for the spinoff. But Rosita could have been good. They could have used her in the Daryl spinoff. She could have gone with Daryl. Don't see why not. Because Daryl's available, and, well, it's Rosita, so I could do that. I don't know. Well, it's whatever. Anyway, Hell in the Cell, my favorite Hell in the Cell says by a recording. Good God Almighty. Good God Almighty. He's broken in half. Teeth through the lip. That's freaking brutal, dude. That's like the worst ever. They just went too far. They got too far. They got too wrapped up in the Monday Night Wars of trying to beat WCW. They got too wrapped up, and it just didn't work, right? How many here are here to see WCW? And how many are here to see the NWO? And the crowd, NWO. It's whatever. That was fun. That was fun to watch at that time. I've been trying to watch a little bit of AEW. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I like to watch Chris Jericho because he's one of my favorites, old school, right? He's Canadian too, so I like to watch Raw is Jericho. I'm a fan of Jericho's, but I don't know a lot of like the newer wrestlers and stuff, so I watch a little bit, but I'm not like crazy into it or anything. It's pretty obvious you're watching a work, and it looks sometimes it looks a little ridiculous, but okay, fair enough, whatever. It's what it is. It's the best you can do without actually, fighting, and people get hurt and stuff anyway. So, all right. So, I think that's most of what I got for now, dudes. We started early tonight, so that was pretty good. Yeah, thanks, Masagar. Yeah, I have to join Walking Dead. I gotta be a zombie in one episode. I have to go down there and show you Yanks how it's done, how to zombie. Yeah, that's it. I need Greg Nicotero to show me what to do. And you get the zombie makeup on, and I gotta bite somebody of note. I'll do it if you give me a good survivor to bite, and then I'll get him. I'll get him. Yeah. I have a few subscribers that have been zombies in the show, and sometimes they ask me like, they tell me a little bit about what it's like. I think it just sucks being a zombie because it's like, it's like 100 degrees or whatever when they're filming, and they have like all this gear on, like makeup and all this stuff on. But it's fun. It's all good. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Orange Man beat up Vince McMahon too, didn't he, Brett? That's right. Yeah. Orange Man. Or doesn't Orange Man sucker punch Vince? I forget. It's like this. See, he's a politician. Perfect. He's got WWE experience. Perfect. It works out perfectly. That's it. That's what you need, man. That's exactly right. Trump's sucker punch. Yeah, Orange Man sucker punch. Kaboom. That's it. That was one WrestleMania where he plays like, he plays like a boss character, which is really what, like The Apprentice, a character. That's what he is anyway. I don't even think he's really acting. I think that's just kind of how he is, to be honest with you. That's pretty much what it is. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. I'm fired? Huh. Okay. AEW is better than WWE, like Chris Jericho and Talking Dead and the other wrestlers. Okay. Fair enough. Did he go on Talking Dead? I don't know if he had an episode of Talking Dead. Did he? I don't know about that. But I think some of the wrestler guys like zombie stuff. Some of them do. Yeah. Okay. James McLovin. I love your last name, James. Classic, super bad name, McLovin. Wonderful. That's Seth Rogen and his crowd of, they're pretty funny, though. I do like those guys sometimes. You got to be in the mood, though. I don't like Pineapple Express very much. Not a fan of that one with James Franco. But I am a fan of James Franco in Spider-Man. I like his character in Spider-Man. James McLovin says, have you been to see the Walking Dead sets? Went today? No. And the wall's almost down. It's crazy to be able to go in Alexandria now. Oh, that's cool, James. Really cool to hear. That'd be fun to go down with a camera and just film around. Just walk around a bit and film around. It'd be like a tourist spot, sort of. But, yeah, it's cool. For sure. Yep. No, it's not full of spoilers. There's really no spoilers in here. People say different things. You don't know what's true, what's not. Some we can do predictions and some other stuff. Do I smoke weed? No. Why does everybody always ask me this? I don't smoke weed. No. I don't drink either, Marky Mark. Neither one. So, yeah. That's what it is. Seth Rogen is atheist, though. Isn't he Jewish? Can you be Jewish and also atheist? I don't know. He's a small hat. How can he be atheist? I think they're fake atheists. That's what I think they are. I think the small hats are often fake atheists. That's what they are. They're fake. They want you to be atheist, but they're, like, oh yeah, they'll do it. But then, they're doing their hat. They're doing their shalom from my home. They're doing their, whatever crazy shit, Gimple-esque stuff that they're doing, whatever. Okay, I don't want to piss off the small hats. Okay, I'm just fucking around. All right, I'm in a different mood today. Okay, relax. Okay, relax. Don't get mad at me. But yes, that's a good question. That's a good question. If small hats can be atheists, I don't know if that's really true, because I don't even know. Like, I don't understand them anyway. Like, I'm trying to understand even what they are. They say they're a race, but then they also say that, that it's a religion too, and somehow, and you can't just, become one, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what it is. I don't care. Okay, whatever. Just don't hurt anybody with whatever crazy shit you guys are doing. That's all I can say. But yeah, I don't know if you would classify them as actually truly atheists. I really question a lot of those people who pretend to be atheists. I really do. I'm not sure about that. Get some animal zombies, sister. I don't know. Okay, this is how I think the stream's going on too long now. That's what I think is happening. That's what I think is happening now. Okay, back to Walking Dead. Any other? Yeah, I don't really like Pineapple Express because I don't smoke weed. So that's the thing. You kind of have to smoke weed, be into that if you want to do that. So, yeah. That's fine. Eston, you can say you just don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think trying to be a good person is a good thing. And if you don't pass that, you don't know what's true and what's not. That's a good state to be in. Most people are pretty convinced they've got it figured out and they have no idea. So I don't know is a really empowered position to be in, I think, if you ask me. Boogie, don't type that. don't type that dude's name in the chat, please. That's a scary MF, dude. That dude scares me. Anyway, okay. Let's move on. Sure, yeah, I understand. I'd like to see, Mike, I'd like to see Orange Man versus Castro in a cage. That'd be awesome to see. Trump versus Trudeau in a cage. 3 minutes. So you have to make the fight short because they probably could. Their cardio wouldn't be very good. But Orange Man's old too, though. We gotta keep in mind though, he might still be able to beat Justin even at his age. I'd love to see a boxing match. That'll make us feel better. Give us a boxing match between Orange Man and Trudeau. That'd be awesome to see. I'd love to see a boxing match between them. That'd be great. Boxing or mixed martial arts, whatever. Yeah. Thank you, Boogeyman. I appreciate that. That'd be fun to see, though. I'd pay to see it. $50 on pay-per-view. You could sell it. It'd be fantastic. Although Orange Man is pretty old right now. When he was younger, I'm sure he would whoop he'd whoop Justin. But now at his age, he's pretty old though, man. He's surprisingly old. He looks younger than he is. But still, it would be fun to watch it. I still wouldn't be surprised if he could still whoop on Justin pretty good. I wouldn't be too what the betting odds would be between the two of them. I don't know. Marco says, I rewatched The Walking Dead, and I want to ask you how you would have Rick handled Alpha. Oh, let me know your thoughts. Well, that's a good question, Marco. How would Rick have fought Alpha? How would he have gone against Alpha? Well, I think it would have been a little bit different. He might not have set Negan free like Carol did to get Alpha. Carol might have done it behind Rick's back. Actually, she would have, because she does stuff behind Rick's back, right? She's done that before. It's like the Karen and David, right? Carol kills Karen and David, right? And Rick confronts her about, did you kill Karen and David? They killed him and they set him on fire. They killed him and they set him on fire. Sorry, that's just that's all jokes, right? People are like, Trev, what the hell? What are you talking about? It's like from like 10 years ago. Sorry. They killed him and set him on fire. Set him on fire. Dr. Des says, awesome, Trev. I'm 10 years clean and sober next week. Oh, awesome, Doc. I can't say I'm 10 years sober. I did have a drink probably 2 years ago or something. But since then, I haven't had any alcohol or weed or anything. I don't smoke weed. Weed is pretty much legal here. You get weed everywhere here. So everybody here smokes weed. Trudeau made sure, Castro made sure that you get your weed, you want your weed. Oh, here's the bot back. The bot's back now. Thank you. Welcome back, bot. Thank you very much. You get your weed here. There's weed stores everywhere. They're all over the place. So if that's something you're into, well, we got lots of that. I'm not into it. I'm trying to do stuff. So yeah. What else was I going to say? Marco asked a good question about how would Rick have handled Alpha. Well, it probably would have played through a lot the same way. They just would have had one more in their ranks to fight against Alpha and everybody. So, that would have been cool if he would have been there. But it's actually better that he's not, because now we get to see him in a different direction. He gets to go in a different direction with something different. So we get an additional series. Yeah. Instead, yeah, Guts, that's right. Damn sex bots. Yeah, right. I was like, I don't know. Okay, what else did you dude say? Falling down the stairs. I didn't see Castro fall down the stairs. He fell downstairs. I didn't see that. Were people heckling him when he fell down? If not, that's just not that interesting. I don't really care. If the people are yelling at him and throwing stuff at him, that's fine. Then I'll watch it. I'll be interested. So yeah. Well, I think that a couple years you guys are going to get your Orange Man back, I think, because the Bidster's getting on, dudes. He's getting older, man. I don't know if he's going to be able... What you guys got? You got 2 years, right? 2024, isn't that when you're going to see the big, it is a car crash waiting to happen. I can't wait to see what happens. It's going to be some fun shit. It is going to have, I hope he does run again. I know it's all bullshit. I don't care. Run again, have some fun. Everybody have fun. You guys can do your freedom stuff. You can all run around. Yeah, freedom, the red wave, make it great again like it. When was it ever? I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, I enjoy the shit. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Just don't get in any trouble. That's it. Don't fall for any January 6th stuff and shit like that if anything happens. Shannon's excited. She's gonna go for it. People need a hero, right? That's what it is. The people need a hero. Just got to make sure that we supply it, right? That's it. Yeah, it'll be fun, man. I'm excited for 2024. It's gonna be good shit. It's gonna be good stuff. So I enjoy it. I'm just a voyeur of it. I'm not an American citizen, so I just watch. I just like to watch and just have fun with it. That's basically what I do. I watch it like I watch WWE. When someone gets thrown off the cage, it's like, oh man, it's like the same thing, right? Don't type that in the comments. Who typed that? You typed a bad word, Crom. See, we can have fun. Don't type that in the comments. See, I'm not going to dox you right now, but see, that's the shit I'm talking about. Don't type that in the comments, okay? They check for that, and they remove videos that are about that stuff. They delete channels based on that. Do not type that in my comments, you son bitch. Yeah. No, probably not. I don't know. Who is? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, pretty much. Don't be a loser. I'm gonna come back and ban you later for typing restricted words in the chat. We can have fun, but don't type in intelligence agency words like that in my chats, please. I don't appreciate that. Clint Commander says, I only smoke weed after having some drinks when I'm ready to go to sleep. Otherwise, it gives me anxiety. Oh, I see what you mean. You just have it and then you go to bed after. Yeah, I understand. Well, these are depressants, right? So they can settle you down, put you to sleep pretty good. That's the thing with me, man. That's why I don't drink or do any of that stuff, is because I'm trying to get stuff done, like work and videos and stuff all the time. So I don't do anything like that. Yeah. So yeah. Any other Walking Dead comments, dudes, or shall we wrap for tonight? Let's see, Doc Death, what'd you say? You said we'll live on. I'm so excited. It's all the news. I'm glad they're not doing 16-episode seasons. It is a lot too, Doc Death. That's one thing also. A 16-episode season is a huge commitment. It's a lot of episodes. It's a lot of work to do. So if you limit the episodes down, you might make them better. They might be more concentrated, and the schedule to get them done is not as strict. It's not as hard to get them done on time. So yeah, okay. Just be careful, Kron. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful. All right, I'm not going to ban you. Okay, if you keep typing that keyword though, I will ban you, because that's not good to type that in people's channels on social media or to use that in comments and stuff. They have checkers that search for that. If you type that in, it'll run through the bots. They'll check it and they'll see that. So don't do that. I've already been striked for people doing that before. Don't do that in my chats. Thank you very much. Okay, that's serious. Like, we have fun, we have a good time, whatever. Don't type that shit in my chats, or I will get mad at you. All right, I will ban you. So don't do that again. Okay. Anyway, let's thank you. Let's get back to having some fun, dudes, because I get too serious. I'm a bit defensive over the channel. Sorry. I've been doing this a long time. I need my channel to be good. It's important. I've already done it, but it all gets deleted. I can give comments and all that. I can explain what it is. I know everything about it. It's bullshit. All of it's bullshit. I'm not going to get into it. They're doing their thing. I don't want anything to do with those people and what they're doing. I think it's wrong what they're doing. I think they're running game on people. I think it's wrong, but I'm going to stay out of it. I'm not getting involved, okay? Let's get back to Walking Dead. Yeah, I think 6 episodes is better. It's how they started out originally. Yeah, it's how they started out originally. Well, 12 is pretty good. 13 is pretty good. Once you get up to 16, it's a lot. Bigfoot zombies, yeah. Bigfoot's fun stuff. I've never seen a good Bigfoot show. Like, sometimes I love the alien shit. I like to watch the alien stuff, but I've never seen like a Bigfoot thing that actually made me think that maybe there could be big feet out there, Bigfoot creatures out there, Sasquatches out there. But it's fun. Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful with drugs. I agree, Eston. I don't advocate drugs. I've had a couple friends that are dead now because they were big into drugs and stuff. I don't advocate any drugs. I think being sober is the best way to be. And yeah, man, I have 2 friends in particular from my high school, one from grade school, who they went down that path. They started doing all kinds of different drugs, and they're both dead. I think when I was 30, early 30s, they both died because they were doing a lot of drugs. So I don't advocate any drugs. Well, weed gets you well, there is some truth to it that, listen, I don't care what you do. You want to do whatever drugs you want to do, that's your right. I'm not involved with anything like that as far as telling people you can't do that or whatever. If you want to do them, whatever. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. But I will tell you that, you got to be really careful. If you go down that route, if you start experimenting with heavier stuff, it's not good, man. It's really, it's not good. So I don't advocate any of it. There are some people in my space with, aliens and stuff like that, for example. They'll get into hallucinogenics and stuff. They'll try that. Okay, that's a little bit different, but, you just got to be really, really careful. That's all I'm saying. So it is. It's so, nowadays, weed is so normalized where I live anyway, it's not even considered, it's like alcohol. It's not even considered a thing. Alcohol is also a drug too. Remember that. And a lot of the worst crimes are committed, with alcohol involved. So it's not good, man. I don't, condone it. I don't think it's a good thing. Anyway, what else we got? Okay. Do you think the ending of The Walking Dead will be the best of the whole series ever? No. Yeah, okay, so let's talk about that. That's a good comment, Crom. So, as far as the ending of The Walking Dead series, it probably will be okay. I don't have really high expectations for the ending of Walking Dead, but there's a reason for it. It's because they're doing the spin-off series. So, I think it'll be like a normal half season. It'll be sad to see the original series close off, but they've got to do that at some point because it's such a huge commitment to do those 16 episodes every year. You can't really do it every year. Look at Stranger Things. They can't do 16 episodes a year. They've been on since 2016. They've done 4 seasons at however many episodes that is. So Walking Dead has published a lot of episodes, created a lot of episodes for us. And now at this point, it has to, you've got to close off that original series. But you get all the spin-off series, so you're going to get to see those. And some of them are really, really great. Yeah. So, yeah, you got it. Okay. Yeah, that's right, Mike. He's drugging them. That's right. See, they don't realize that he's doing it on purpose. They don't realize that it's intentional to dope them. Right? You're doping the people because what you're doing is it's a strategy, basically. You're doping and chilling out your population. It's clearly, obviously intentional. So... okay, whatever. If it breeds peace, I guess, everybody getting high makes people peaceful. Okay, that's fair enough, I guess. But from a controller standpoint, that just means you're going to win, I think. So is what it is. Yeah, Game of Thrones is going to be good. No, they're not going to kill off everybody and pull a Game of Thrones. I don't think so. Maybe a couple characters, but that's it. What season was the best in retrospect? Good question. I don't know, man. You've got extended seasons to consider. My favorite season might always be season 6. Season 6 was when I had the most fun with Walking Dead. You had my favorite Walking Dead cast there. Negan was just arriving. You still had Morgan, right? You had everybody else. That's my favorite Walking Dead crew was season 6. Because you had Glenn still alive. You had all these people there. Abraham was still there. And then you still had Rosita. You had everybody else like that. Maggie too. You had an awesome crew. Awesome cast. So season 6 will always be my favorite, probably. Really love season 6, personally. No Way Out, set up for Negan, the excitement to see the premiere. Oh, man, that was really fun. And the start of season 7, really exciting, too. The first episode, though, season 7, episode 1, is freaking brutal, man. I watched it back a few months ago when I was making a video to get some material for the video. And I was like, whoa. It is brutal, man. The season 7 premiere is absolutely brutal, especially the Glenn death. If you guys didn't see, by the way, Stephen Yeun said he's not going to return for Walking Dead. He doesn't want to, I guess. So, okay, he views it as like going a step back in his career or something. I don't know why he would view it that way. That's strange to me. But I just think that after the way they ended it and how brutal his death was, he probably doesn't want to ever have anything to do with it again. Also, if he found out that Maggie and Negan are going to have a spinoff, he probably would not be happy. So maybe it's best that he just moves on and not even thinks about it. He'd probably be mad. He'd be like, what? They're doing what? What are they doing? I don't want to know. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. So, yeah, that's brutal. I understand that one, why he wouldn't want to be involved in that. So, is what it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Velocity, different type of zombies. Yeah. They do have Aaron explaining in the trailer, exposition from Aaron, that He's heard stories of walkers that could do different things, and I think that's really cool. Climb and do all that stuff. I think it's awesome the way they're working that in. That's really a great smart walkers. They're working that in. They could use it in the spinoffs too. Yeah, they might just make them rare or something. I'm not sure. It's cool though. I like it. So is what it is. Yeah, the boys rocks. I love the boys. Really fun. Very, very fun. Yeah. Thank you very much, Deanna Glendemir Meyer. Thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words there, and thanks for watching. Glad you like it, because it's a pain in the ass to do. No, no, it's fine. No, it's fun. It's fun. I'm just kidding. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass though, little bit, but it's mostly fun. Yeah, the boys is great. It's Eston. Yeah, it's in the middle. It's not the boys is like really good, but it's not at like the Walking Dead level. I think, at least not yet anyway. It's not at a Game of Thrones level. The boys is like, it's like in the middle. You know, it's really great, but it's not quite at that upper echelon. It's in the middle, I think. But still, the boys is good. Yeah. Okay, what we got? We had one here. What did I skip? I skipped somebody's that was good. Where'd it go? I'm blind. I can't see. Oh, there it is. Okay, Rosita Espinosa says, Trev, watch the Tales of the Walking Dead panel. Samantha Morton said, what we saw in that flashback episode of Alpha wasn't about Alpha. It was a flashback in the eyes of Lydia. Oh, that's cool. So maybe Tales of the Walking Dead giving you a bit more for Lydia. Like maybe the purpose of that episode being like a builder for Lydia. That could be really cool if they did that. Because they could make Lydia a bigger character. And who knows, maybe she could be a supporting character in like Isle of the Dead or something. Maybe they give her with Negan and Maggie, and Negan's like a fatherly figure for her or something. That could be really good because they do need some good supporting cast and crew also, huh? What do you think? Rosita, do you think Rosita is going to be killed off in the last part? That's the most common prediction we're getting right now. We're getting people saying they think Rosita is going to be killed off before the end. What do you think, since you have her name as your YouTube username with a pretty good display picture, actually? Yeah. Okay, Josh, what'd you say? Walt and Jesse are going in Better Call Saul next episode. Hope so, man. Better Call Saul is awesome. Yeah, really good. What we got? Trev, do you think they will explain the loopholes left with Heath, etc.? Well, he's just gone. I mean, like, we can assume Heath is dead unless he shows up in the Rick series, I think. You know, it doesn't really matter. We can assume he was killed off and given to the CRM by Jadis or whatever. So we can just kind of assume that's what happened to him, I think. That's it. Am I the only one who wants a Eugene spinoff? Yes, Boogeyman, you're the only one who wants a Eugene spinoff. That just could not work. How could that work? That could not work. How could you do a Eugene spinoff? It doesn't have, you don't have the right dynamics for him by himself. Unless he does it with Terry Crews' character, and they do like Tales of the Walking Dead, Terry Crews' character, and they do a comedy, Walking Dead comedy spinoff, then that could work. No, I don't know. I'm just kidding. We have to be careful how many spinoffs we do here. I think they've already set up enough. There is probably a limit for how many spinoffs you can have. There's got to be a limit. So yeah, what'd Shannon say? She said the second or third Shannon. Why do we have all these people in the chat named Shannon? Viewers named Shannon. It's probably a common name in the demographic of people who like Walking Dead. That's what I would say. I just hope they don't kill Coco and Rosita together. I don't think I could handle that. Oh, she identifies with Rosita. Well, I understand that. It's like, like female mother identification. Yeah, okay, I get it. It's cool. So you would riot, would you? Okay. You would take to social media to express your dissatisfaction with the character death. Okay, fair enough. It'd be like we have another Carl situation, right? Everybody's mad. Somebody get Gimple, get him. And the next thing you know, he like resigns as showrunner. Yeah. So don't say it's not effective. Okay, don't say that the online taking to the internet is ineffective. It could be effective. It can work sometimes. Okay. Damn it, we might not be able to change it, but we sure as hell can complain about it on the internet. So that's what we can do. Yeah. Liar. That's what I say for you, Crom. Liar. Okay. I hope Silas is in one of the spinoffs. Really? You really care? World Beyond? Okay. Well, if you do, New Brunswick, I guess so. I just am not. I just wasn't feeling World Beyond all around. I mean, the ending was good. The Jada stuff was really great in it. But it just didn't work from the start, in my opinion. World Beyond just didn't work. It just didn't work. That's what I'd say. Is all there is to it. They tried it. It just didn't work. The Stranger Things kid version of Walking Dead, it was just like, it was okay at best. Yeah, Daryl and Rick reuniting would be great. Velocity. I don't know if we'll see it, man. I don't know if we will see it. What'd you ask? What was your favorite Walking Dead death, Trev? I don't know. Probably Noah's. That was probably the best one ever. Especially with Glenn. Glenn face watching him as he got stuck. That was amazing. It's just like everybody hates Chris. See, everybody does hate Chris. Like Chris Rock. Everybody hates Chris. He's like in the thing. He's in the revolving doors, and he just gets like torn to shreds. It's pretty awesome. It's gruesome and brutal and awesome. Nicholas's death is also great too, because he does the thank you and then he shoots himself, so he kind of wins in a way. But then his corpse is just like ripped to shreds. It's pretty brutal. So there's got to be something wrong with me. I get so excited over seeing these people get ripped to shreds, right? It's like, yeah. Okay. Noah's was good. Yeah, great. Yeah. I'm not going to respond to you, Marco. Okay, that's just rude. Okay. That's rude. Okay, not gonna say that. All right, not gonna respond to that. Okay, she is a strong, independent woman. All right, she's a strong, independent female. Okay, you don't get to say that. All right, you don't get to say it. Okay, all right, I'll stop feminist. I'll stop feminist, Trev. Okay, there we go. Let's see. It's crazy, Dr. Death, the quality of Stranger Things. Well, Stranger Things is awesome, but you gotta understand it also takes them like 2 years to do a season, right? So yeah, it's amazing quality, but you know, they've only gotten 4 seasons done in like 6 years. Maybe it'll be 8 years by the time he gets 5 seasons. So, yeah, it's great quality, but The Walking Dead could do that too, and take 2 years to make 1 season, I guess, if they really want to. But, you know, I don't know. I'd rather see it sooner and get twice the amount of seasons or, you know, another couple seasons out of it. That's what I would prefer, but the quality is something. I do agree. It is really good. And it helps out Netflix, so it's not bad. Yeah. I Am Legend, honestly, I would have gotten into World Beyond 1 or 2 if the teens had died. So, so I needed a reality check. Yeah, it's like its own universe, right? It's like, how did they even survive here without any of them being like ripped to shreds? You know, Glenn and Noah couldn't get through a section, but these kids are able to get around. It's like, I don't know. Yeah. Josh said that A gets bitten in season 7, episode 8. Padre was the most ridiculous thing Andrew have ever done since he took over the show. It was kind of crazy, dude. I don't know why the F they did that. That was kind of nuts. I don't know. Whatever. It was exciting for a mid-season finale and gruesome and brutal and shocking and all that stuff. You need a little bit of that too. All right, dudes. We'll wrap up soon. I want to thank all of you guys for joining. Thank you to the 100 of you watching right now. If you have any final questions, send them through. I'm getting burned out. My voice is going to go. And because we've been on for 2 hours, so I've been going nonstop here. So we'll have to wrap up soon. What do I think of Black Snow? I don't know what you're talking about, Mike. You mean Black Summer, the zombie series on Netflix? It's okay, I guess. It's a little bit crazy, a little bit, all over the place. Crazy cam, a little bit. But it's fun. Thanks for watching, Josh. I appreciate it. What do we think? Dustin wants to know, what do we think about the Rick 1/6 scale 3-0 figure? Yeah, it's really great. I've got some of the other ones here. I've got a Rick 3-0 there, season 5, Glenn, Negan, and then Daryl's right here. Merle's in the back there somewhere. So I got a bunch of them. They're cool. It's all good. I don't display them anymore. I mix it up a little bit, but yeah. Thanks for joining, Shannon. You stay safe as well. Appreciate that. Okay, Darcy, stay safe. Yep. Bariah recording. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, Bariah. Stock up on food so you don't have to eat this of bugs. Jay, thanks for your support, man. Absolutely. You're welcome. Glad you liked it. Glad you appreciate it. And we'll see you soon. Black Summer's pretty good. Yep. It's a little crazy cam though. Z Nation's good. Yep. Z Nation was a lot of fun. I still get some comments on some of my older Z Nation videos. People still into it somewhat. Yeah. All right, dudes. We're wrapping up. It's getting too hot. The lights are too hot, so we got to wrap. My voice is starting to fail me, so it's what it is. Want to thank you all for watching. I've just been talking for the last 2 hours straight, so I'm not. No, I'm not sick. I do my push-ups every day, every couple of days. I have time to rest. But no, I can tell if I'm sick. I can tell because I'm weak. That's why. When I lift, if I'm lifting and I'm sick, I know that I can't lift. I get tired after like 5 reps or 4 reps. You kind of know, if you're into weightlifting and you lift, you're gonna know if you're sick because once you do like 3 or 4 reps, you're gonna start to fail. So no, I'm not sick. I haven't been sick in about 3.5 years or so, maybe 3 or 4 years. Yeah. So yeah. Dead set. No, Essen, I haven't seen it. So no. Before you go, Ragman says, have you noticed Fear the Walking Dead intro sounds a lot like Z Nation? I think they might have been a fan of Z Nation. They did the nuke stuff, which is similar to what Z Nation did, which is fun. So they may like Z Nation. I don't know. I like Z Nation. It was a lot of fun when it was on. It was there was some comedy and fun stuff. I think they bring in like aliens. They had like a UFO and stuff, which was great in Z Nation. It's like we got zombies, now we got aliens, but they're not aliens. They're a part of this other community, which is really fun. So that's what it is. I don't know, my max bench is probably about like 250 or something like that. About 250. You can see. You kind of see. These are 17 right now, so that's pretty good. But I'm a little fat, as you can see. So that's okay. Sometimes you gain a little bit of fat when you're lifting, so it's just what it is, right? You can kind of see. Let me see. The camera's a bit too close up. You can kind of see. Yeah. So this is what it is. Yeah, about 250. About 250. I might be able to do more than that, but I shouldn't chance it because I'm 36 now, so I'm getting older. So you got to be careful. You get injured pretty. You get injured pretty quick. Let's see what they are now. I lifted the other day, and it was about 18, but that's after lifting though. So I got a tape measure. You guys use a tape measure? Don't lie. Everybody uses a tape measure. Okay, if you lift, you use a tape measure. Don't tell me you never use a tape measure. It's like yes you do. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that you use a tape measure. Yeah. But it'd be cool to have like 20-inch arms, but then you kind of need steroids. Okay, we're definitely going on too long. This is supposed to be a Walking Dead video. Thank you guys for joining. Have yourselves a great night. Much love to all you guys. Stay safe and have fun with all the Comic-Con new stuff. Really exciting, lots of fun. Check out the new releases for figures and comics and new series and Marvel shit, Lord of the Rings stuff, and I don't know, all kinds of stuff. And I'll see you guys back again soon. As always, this is Trev saying peace. Have yourselves a great night.